Hello, KCOLMS.
Hello.
KC Online Live Music Series. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live, featuring usually more Troubadour Retrievers, but we usually we have Bruce with us, and he, for the second week in a row, is out of town. That's why we didn't even go live last week. We took the week off. But I was actually getting texts from people, what, no show? After the back-to-back weeks with Adrian Bartholomew, and those were a lot of fun. So hopefully some of you guys caught that. But, you know, you could always go back and watch them. They're all on the page.
Where is Glenda tonight?
I believe he's still in Florida.
Oh, that's right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but yeah, we'll have Bruce back by Friday because the full band is playing Friday night out in Merriam, and then Bruce and I are playing Saturday night in Peculiar. And then next Tuesday night, I have a show where Deanne is having me back her on originals, which is really, that leads to the kind of the purpose of doing this show then. Since I'm going to be backing her on a kind of a singer-songwriter circle, and they got word that I was going to be there, so they said, well, why don't we just feature you too? So I had to back up some of my own material pretty quickly. And you know, Guy got word of that and said, hey, I want to sing harmony on that stuff. So then a few days ago, we're like, well, let's go ahead and do a Wednesday Night Live and do some originals.
So you added me, and now it's a circle jerk.
Sure.
Because I'm a jerk. Everybody knows.
So I'm glad y'all are here. Please share the feed. Let's get some people on here. But, yeah, welcome back to Wednesday Night Live. So I'm going to start, and we are going to do some requests too. We're not just all going to do completely originals. I mean, honestly, we'll do whatever you guys want us to do. That's because
Yeah, it's your show. And it's good to be back. I've been here for a few weeks, so
yeah.
It was nice. I think it was, what was that? A few weeks ago, we played a party, and some people came up to us and said, "Hey, we watched you pretty much every week for the entire series, every Wednesday night."
That is so cool.
Yeah, well, you were there. It's some of our, I can't remember.
Oh,
the
was
names.
that when we were at Peculiar? I think that
Yeah.
was the McCarters. I think they're probably going to be here tonight.
Nice.
They showed their intention to do that.
Sweet.
So yeah, and Nicole is watching the comments, and she is feeding us information into our live document. She just put the a link to our song list that's on our website, so you can check that out. TroubadourRetrievers.com. We have a song list there. So, but speaking of her, the song I'm going to start with is actually her request. Since we're doing kind of interesting stuff that we don't usually do in Troubadour Retrievers. A lot of that material tonight. So this is a rarely done Oasis song. That's actually the theme song for a BBC show called The Royal Family. That's it's a wonderful sitcom. So if you ever check that show out, but this was the song they used. So I'm going to start with that. Oh, there's Denise. Hey. Lonnie says acoustic painkiller. Killer! Nikki says, hi, guy.
Hi, friend.
I would like to leave this city. This old town don't smell too pretty, and I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And when I leave this island, I book myself into a soul asylum, and I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. So here I go, I'm still scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. So what do you say? You can't give me the dreams that are mine anyway. Half the world away, half the world away, half the world away. I've been lost and found, and I don't feel down. And when I leave this planet, you know I'd stay, but I just can't stand it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And if I could leave this spirit, I'd find me a hole and I'll live in it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. So here I go, I'm still scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. So what do you say? You can't give me the dreams that are mine anyway. Half the world away, half the world away, half the world away. I've been lost and found, and I don't feel down. No, I don't feel down. No, I don't feel down.
Nice.
You caught that, didn't you?
I certainly did. Give it up for Scotty.
Thank you.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
Woo, woo, woo. That was awesome. I do know that song now that you mentioned it.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't recognize the title, but I have heard that. That's good.
It's a good song. And
Yeah. And
It
you
was sung
sang
by.
it
I always
wonderful.
forget the both brothers' names and which is which, but it was sung by the brother that didn't sing as often.
Yeah, the one that's not as big of a
A jerk, yes.
Yeah, he was the main songwriter, I believe, too.
Maybe. Yeah, Nicole, she'll probably chime in with that info now.
Yeah,
Miss Trivia.
sure. Nothing wrong with that.
And before I forget, give it up also for Chris Mint, who is
Woohoo!
running
More
the
clappage.
broadcast.
More clappage, not the clap, but just clappage.
I'm going to bring him back up later with an interesting tie to one of the originals we're going to do that we're resurrecting, a song that hasn't even been visited for, 25 years?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're going to do one more cover to feature Guy,
Oh,
one we've more recently learned and thoroughly enjoy.
absolutely.
So this is kind of our request, I guess, but yay.
Go watch The Wrecking Crew.
Oh, right.
That's your homework assignment for this week.
Boys and girls.
Yes. Google The Wrecking Crew, the movie. And it's going to tell you tons of stories about the songs that you've listened to for decades. And this is one of them. The people that played all the songs, all the hits from the 50s all the way through the 70s were, incredible musicians. And the top of this song is just the most signature little line going into it that,
Oh, the vocal entrance?
No, the baritone guitar.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, you're not going to hear that. You're
Not
gonna
you won't
the
hear it tonight.
orchestra either. Which the orchestration on the original of this is beautiful. But
Yeah, absolutely.
here's the solo
The
acoustic.
very scaled down version.
Yeah.
I am the lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I can hear you through the wine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't ever stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. The Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. Well, the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Oh.
Yeah, guy. Hi, Becky. Hi, Colleen. There you go. Such a great song.
Such a really good song. Too bad I kind of
Nah.
with the little
Sandra-
electronic drum kit.
Sandra
back
just
here.
said, "Nice guy."
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's one of my favorite songs, actually.
Colleen too said, "Sounds great. I love this song."
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So I'm glad Colleen can't patron you from afar. The one and only time I've ever seen Guy Hodson chemically that amused
Yeah, this is just coffee tonight.
was a patroning done at Jerry's Bait Shop by Colleen. And it was hilarious to us.
All I know is I was functional. I played all the way through the last song. I loaded all my gear
Yeah.
into my truck.
And then it really
I put the tailgate down, getting ready to go, and then it just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I could barely even stand. It was
Yeah.
just I was a Patron fountain,
That's right.
very green. It was recycled Patron.
Recycled Patron.
I was running the green whole scheme thing. All right, so what are we gonna do next?
Nobody's as functional. I tell you what. So this is where we're gonna. As long as my pipes last, because I'm reminded, relearning my own material, how difficult my own material is.
Well, quit painting yourself in a corner.
Yeah, right. So I say we start with the most difficult one, so we can knock it out.
We need to concentrate on writing stupid songs.
Stupid easy songs.
Yep.
Yeah. So if anybody at all is familiar with my album, it's years old now. It's an album called "Playing with Myself," and that's the part of the cover behind me. So this is the very first track, and when you listen to the album, you think, that sounds easy enough. And then anytime I've tried to rehearse a band to play it, or done it solo, or like what we're about to do, it's like, wow, this tune is much harder than it sounds. So we'll do this one. This is I thought this would be an interesting way to start an album. No intro or nothing.
And what band was this when you did this?
Well, C Strings did it.
That's right.
And we're going to revisit that. The first band that attempted this tune was actually who is the Stolen Winnebagos. Those three members behind me, we called it the Dangerous Kitchen. And
Yeah,
they,
but
they learned most of the album.
Right, for you to do it, but initially old
we do
friends.
it before the album?
Old
Old Friends. No. That we'll get back to.
Oh, yeah, okay,
This is
okay.
going to be like it should be.
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
So-
Okay.
So no intro, no nothing. The very first note of the melody is a 6 for you theory people. And hang on tight, we'll see at the end. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I should say. I'm not a man of clever words, I just play. I'm ready with the melody, good rhythm and some harmony. So now what should I sing? I don't care, you're not listening. Gray skies, blue eyes, and ties of wine. Good night, what a sight for all to see. It's you and me, just like it should be. If you just give me some time, eventually I'll find the words to write. I'm making special just for you. All is fiction, nothing's true, but who cares? Anyway, is it really that important what we say? Gray skies, blue eyes, and ties of white. Good night, what a sight for all to see. It's you and me. It's alright, it's all good, just like it should be. In this world of hate
just like it should be,
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 just like it should be.
just like it should be.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's as good as that song can be.
With
Good
no
job, guy.
instruments and just, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That was fun, man. I always love doing these songs.
Ooh, Ken Lovern's here. Dr. Love.
Dr. Love. The doctor is in. Which is the tip.
Nikki made a funny. Says, fun fact, a guy is wearing the shirt he was wearing that night. It was a white shirt before the patroning. Nobody says functional.
Yeah. Little Happy Rock Farms t-shirt.
So, yay, we made it through that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these originals. Some of you actually have the album. I know some of the audience there that does. And if not, look it up. Maybe Nikki could send a link to it somewhere. But, it's been available for years. It's on Amazon and just all of the downloady things. And I always keep copies around with me. I'm sure I'll bring some for Tuesday night at the Chicken and Pickle next Tuesday. So, yeah, let's do another one. Well, we did the first track. Let's do the last track. This is actually the oldest tune. I wrote this tune actually when I was a freshman in high school and then recorded it years later. So it was about my very first girlfriend in Lee Summit, where I just moved and started high school there, and she got a little clingy, so I wrote this song. This is an interesting song from the mind of a 15-year-old. And it starts just like a Queen song, but it's not. So, this is the last track on the album. And this song's never been performed live before. This is it. This is a premiere of live performance of it. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not the kind of guy to tie myself down to one thing. I want to do everything. But when I met you, I decided to turn my life around, sustain a single sound. But then I had second thoughts. I don't think it's right for me. No, it doesn't look right for me. No, it doesn't taste right for me. Life is like a smorgasbord and I'm not eating you anymore. Well, I'm not the kind of guy who's gonna fall in love. I don't dig romance and I won't give a second chance. Well, I am the kind of guy to take a piece of this and a slice of that, but relationships take too long. I don't think it's right for me. No, it doesn't look right for me. No, it doesn't smell right for me. Life is like the C major, but I'm not eating one fish anymore. You might have guessed it. I don't like to talk on the phone. No, no. You probably guessed it. I only like to be alone. Oh yeah. But when I want to be with somebody else, it's usually not for too long. just right for me. Life sometimes is all you can eat, and I'm not hungry. I don't think it's right for me. No, it doesn't look right for me. No, it doesn't smell right for me. Life is like the ocean, and I'm not the salt upon it. The moral of the story is...
I got the end.
And that's how the album ends. The moral of the story is...
Yay.
So, yeah. Anybody still listening to originals? Yeah, okay, cool. Donna's here.
Mama Donna.
Yep.
Hi, Mama Donna.
Hi, Matt. Matt's here. Matt Wiley. Steve. Okay, well... And actually, there's no request coming in, so I guess they're enjoying the originals. But go ahead and request things if there's anything you'd like to hear. But we'll. But I'm glad y'all are. Crystal says, "Yay for originals!"
Yay, Crystal. Yay for Crystal. She's an original.
Right, our series founder. And someday, Crystal and I will finally finish the second Beauty and McBeast album, which is all original, but it's had setback after setback after setback. So we will get it done, and it's gonna be great.
My honey works hard.
Yeah. So someday.
She's been looking at houses today.
Aha.
And getting her girls off to school. She's been busy.
Busy.
Yes, but she did.
Well, okay. I tell you what. I'm gonna do one now then. And speaking of Crystal, we just played Beauty and McBeast for the second time on a. It's kind of a back porch series that a friend of mine puts on. He brings in artists from all over as they come through town, and he's met them. He'll hire them to come play his house and have friends over and support live music. And he's always been supportive of live music. So, and he's a longtime friend of ours, dear friend, guy named Tim Whited. And he sent me some lyrics one day, some years back, and said, "Hey, I wrote these lyrics. What do you think? Would you like to write music to it and produce it?" And I, sure. And I love these lyrics. I ended up doing 2 songs for him. But this was the first one. Got Eric Nettle, fellow Troubadour Retriever, involved. So Eric and I wrote the music to these lyrics. And someday I'll release a second solo album, and because this song's already recorded, it will be on there. And we'll just split up all the stupid legal stuff, the publishing, copyright, and all that. But so this will now be the 3rd time this song's ever been performed, because we just played Saturday at his place for the 2nd time. So I've done it for he and his audience twice. So while I have it worked back up, and I'll probably keep it around. So. Yeah, dig these lyrics as we go here. So this is by Tim Whited and myself and Eric Nettle. It's called The Last Song.
A million melodies lost in every breath. Lyrics are lost in the wind. Instruments with no players. Songs of man at the end. Crickets are jamming and the trees are laughing, joining the chorus of man. I can't stop singing, love keeps bringing my song. When all of the music and all of the words and all of the rhythm is gone, when the day comes crashing and the moon starts rising, as the evening starts drifting away, I will write the last song. I will write the last song in the world for you. I'm invisible to you, my own universe. Why can't you see I'm here? Love with no lovers. Rejection is all I fear. The daylight is coming and the night is ending, joining the chorus of me. I can't stop thinking maybe love rides the dawn. When all of the lonely and all of the empty and all of the sadness is gone. When the day comes crashing and the moon starts rising, as the evening starts drifting away, I will sing. I will sing the last song. I will sing the last song in the world for you. Take off your blinders, look around, make some time to try and see all of the things you should have found. If you'd ever need me more than just a friend, why should you be so sad? Looking for answers, answers to the questions you never had. Love is searching and you are finding, joining the chorus of we. I can't stop singing, love keeps bringing our song. When all of the music and all of the words and all of the rhythm is free. When the day comes crashing and the moon starts rising, as the evening starts drifting away, I will be the last song. I will be the last song in the world. When the day comes crashing and the moon starts rising, as the evening starts drifting away, I will be the last song. I will be the last song in the world for you.
Yeah, aren't those cool words? Yeah. So yeah, I'm proud of the work we did on that collectively. It's a cool song. Yeah, let's check some comments here. Yeah, Nikki's trying to get Tim's attention. Hey, they're doing your song.
Sounds
Thank you,
great.
Steve. Steve said excellent.
I was brewing some coffee, listening.
Ha.
Speaking of coffee, you're obviously a big blackberry smoke lover. I'm having some of their moonshine in the coffee tonight.
They have their own moonshine?
Well, whatever yeah, it's not. I don't think it's officially theirs, but they're always pushing it.
Yeah.
I have to look at what it is down there, but this is the coffee variety, and it's in the coffee, and it's pretty amazing.
Rob Morrow's in the house.
What up, Rob? No drums tonight. Sorry, buddy. You just got to look at my ugly face singing at you.
Fellow baseball nut, though. Speaking of which,
Yep.
Fred Fendor texted me right before we went live and said he requested a song, but I'm not going to be there because he's at the game. So
Oh, nice.
it's like, no, we're not going to do your request if you're not there. But we will do other. There was actually Kathy requested one of my originals, the probably the most known of my originals. It seems to be a fan favorite of those few fans I have.
All six of you that
yes.
subscribed on the the YouTube music. I saw that today. I made sure I subscribed. I think I'm number 6.
Yay!
Yeah.
Nothing like spending, $20,000 on an album that nobody,
Oh, but that's why we're doing this. Because damn it, I've always told you that these songs are great.
Oh, thank
And
you. Thank you.
You're great, and you know,
Aw.
So I'm done kissing your ass right now. But you know, these songs deserve to be heard. And I think that there were a bunch of songs that we did in our early days that I would love to try and rehash, and we've talked about that too.
Mm-hmm.
We had a band called C Strings that was Justin Collette and Jeff Morin and
Let's jump right to that. Keep talking.
and Jason Tate
Mm-hmm.
and all those folks. But it was a great band, fantastic band, and we had a good time. We played all over kind of the Midwest, did the riding in the van thing, playing for $50 and.
Playing with Moaning Lisa, with David George, and
But-
Craig Haining was on drums
Right.
in that band. And
Right.
and then Tori, who's now with Enough's Enough, he had the Black Mollies.
Right.
We
We
played-
had an awesome time with that. Going to Wichita and just being young and wild and free and got the music power or got the magic power of the music in me. But no, good times. So anyway, those songs, we one of our guitarist has a big studio down in
Phoenix area.
Yeah, the Phoenix kind of area, suburbs or wherever. And he's got all those songs digitized.
Right.
So we're in the works of trying to figure out how to like re-record that stuff.
Yeah.
Because they were just like bones. They were bare bones, and we were just getting ready to maybe really record them.
And this is where I tie it to Chris Mint.
Yes.
Because the first C Strings album, which was actually before I was involved in the band, but Justin and you guys recorded it at, and Chris just told me it wasn't at the Mint, the same Mint that we did Drew's album. They had moved at that point, but the same gear, and it was still Mint over to the Doc's house. And
Yeah, it was in the basement of that guy's house, right?
Right. And that's where the C Strings album was done. So the song we're about to resurrect after 25 years is one that we wrote way later, towards the end of C Strings' existence. And we just demoed these out on an 8-track cassette machine. And what's funny is just yesterday when Guy brought this up, he was hoping to send me a file so I could relearn the song in a day. But we weren't able to do it that way. So he went to his vehicle and recorded on his phone,
that
playing it over the
high-definition
speakers.
recorder thing.
Yeah.
And I just held it really still, and I didn't make any noise in the car.
And sent
'cause you
that
would
file
hear
to
it.
me.
Yeah.
So then I relearned the song very quickly, and Nicole made a lyric chart just so we can remember that.
Hopefully you'll do it without the skips.
Right, without the CD skipping.
Because there's like, if you remember the CDs for you whippersnappers,
Yeah.
these disc things that are shiny. On the side that doesn't have the writing, this one has chunks of no shiny at all. And somehow in my car, it'll play. It's the only CD player I can get it to play on. And I was
And
like,
even then it
fine,
skips,
I'm going to
yeah.
do it this way. Yeah, and it skips, but not as bad as the other. It's not playable on the other ones.
And I heard just enough
Yep.
to be able to piece the song back together.
So this is a treat.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this because we recorded this in my mom's dance studio.
That's right.
So my mom is watching. Mm-hmm. After she was done with her classes for the night, we had this great big open dance studio room with hardwood floors and mirrors in front, so you can really kind of rehearse. Like, we had access to that, kind of like the big stars had access to like little places where they have little studios set up.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool at the time, but good acoustics in the place. So we decided to record all these in there just to kind of get a feel for them.
Yeah. So maybe I'd love to get those copies of those in digital form, and then any we choose to remake, let's do it.
Absolutely.
We all got studios.
Right, and we ain't getting any younger.
And speaking of, when that leads right into this song.
Right.
This song is called Old Friend, and we haven't played it in, a good 25 years. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Looking back on all the days when we were oh so young, the sun
ones that never said in fields that we would run. Open skies for all who dreamed and wished upon a star. Holding on to all the things that made us who we are. And now, today, bring me closer, show the way. Here's to you, my old friend. May we someday meet again. Goodbye, lazy weekends, till our spirits breathe again. Drove around in beat up cars and raised all kinds of hell. Took the hopes of countless souls into the drinking well. Now and then I think of you and see your face so clear. Just remember this, my friend, I'm never far from here. And I'm holding on, still singing that same old song. Here's to you, my old friends. May we someday meet again. Old friends, goodbye, lazy weekends, till our spirits breathe again. Old friends. Oh, and now, today, bring me closer, show the way. Here's to you, my old friends. May we someday meet again. Goodbye, lazy weekends, till our spirits breathe again. Yeah.
Yeah.
25 years, guesstimation,
Yeah.
something like that.
And you played it great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, relearned that tune in one day. That's so cool. I'm glad you brought that up. It's like,
Man, I love that song.
that's a good one. We got to re-record that one. I just lost it. But yeah, Chris Mintz said something about more conga or less voice. I'm glad it's in that order. That's better than the other way around.
Yeah, that's the only.
So-
That's it's always hard after you've been doing the live gigs to come back to this and know where to be on the mic.
Candace Hill says that vibra slap gets her every time. Oh, here we go. As long as you have that out. I. Brrr. Viber slap. Okay, well, I guess we'll proceed with more originals, because there's only one request I've seen. It was from Sandra, who we love, and now she's actually a Kansas Citian now.
That's so awesome.
I know, all these months of her
Bought a house and everything.
watching from L.A. and then
People come here and they fall in love with this place.
some do.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool. We're proud of it.
Well, you know, the barbecue doesn't suck.
No, and for the most part, the people are pretty cool
Yep.
on the grand scheme of things.
And occasionally the Royals are good, and
Yeah.
these days the Chiefs can't wait for more of that.
Yep.
Here that comes.
We've paid our dues.
Yeah.
So which one are we doing now, by my friend?
Well, God, that makes me want to do the Royal Blue, but you said I'd have to sing it, right?
yeah, I thought we were skipping that.
Yeah, we'll skip it. Okay, but I tell you what, everybody, you know, go to YouTube and find Troubadour Retrievers and listen to Royal Blue. There's only 2 official Troubadour Retrievers originals, because all these other ones are either, you know, all my solo stuff or other things. But so Royal Blue that we wrote for the Royals, and we did a Christmas tune, but ultimately, since Troubadour Retrievers, our name comes from our love of critters, animals, dogs and cats, we wrote a song that promotes pet adoption. And it's called All I Want for Christmas is a Home. So, and I made a little video that has all of our, you know, current and past critters on a slideshow on it. So yeah, YouTube, Troubadour Retrievers, those songs are there.
Yeah.
So
And then contact the Royals and tell them you want to hear it. Tell them, contact the Royals and say, hey, we know this song that'd be pretty good for you.
yeah,
guys."
because they never.
We don't know the proper channels to play the politics to get in
Yeah.
on that deal.
And I tried, and I even made multiple mixes. Like, so there's a 30-second mix, and there's a radio announcer mix that they can have, and they didn't. They just
Yeah, but you streaking across the field with the demo in your hand is not the way to get attention. Good attention.
wearing a crown on the jewels.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
We know which condiment won that night. All right.
Guy Hodson.
Hey, everybody.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. I'm gonna, of the originals, I'll do the one that Katja requested last, because it's the fan favorite. Here's one, kind of a bluesy number that was one of 2 songs I got out of just a very brief relationship at the time that means nothing now, but you know, got a couple good songs out of it. So the other song is a very depressing breakup tune, and you could hear how this one leads up to that one. So, but you know, we could all identify with that kind of stuff in our past, now meaningless loves. So, but yeah, this is a nice little bluesy one called "Tell Me."
I see the rose that I gave you. It's very nicely displayed. But is it another trophy to ya? Or an image of love that we've made? You told me not to get too close now. That I can understand. But you must admit there's a feeling when I reach for your hand. I've never felt love, a love that is true. Well, I know you've been there, baby. should do. I want you to tell me how you feel about me, 'cause I want to know if you love me too. You're used to attention because you're a jewel. You've got something special, baby. Or is it just a tool? A tool to get what you really want from a really sweet man. Now tell me, what's your agenda, honey? Where am I in your plan? So many questions. Where do I start? Well, I'm looking for answers from you, straight from the heart. I want you to tell me how you feel about me, 'cause I want to know if you love me too. Well, I've never felt love, a love that is true. Well, I know you've been there, baby. Now tell me what I should do. I want you to tell me how you feel about me, 'cause I want to know if I want to know if you love me too. Love me too.
Yeah, I love it, man. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Another one that I've always loved playing with you.
Yeah.
That's another one that I remember rehearsing at Mom's studio.
With C strings, yeah.
Yeah.
But that one's a much easier one to pull off in a band, so, you know, because it's just blues.
And it's
Blues!
but it's not just blues.
Yeah.
Just you get the whole band going with
Yeah.
with all 3-part harmony.
It's
on
dynamic,
that.
and it's not normal blues. It actually has some other changes in it.
Yeah. I love the little cascading vocal part I get to do.
Yeah,
on that.
the chromatic stuff.
Yes.
We got 2 chromaticisms. We got that, and you've got the. Yep.
Cool.
So that creates briefly a minor major 7 chord.
Wow.
Which not in passing is kind of weird sounding, but in passing,
Sounds like a George Harrison type chord.
Yeah. He's so good.
Yeah. Not so much anymore.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, just kidding. He's my favorite Beatle, so I can joke.
Wow.
Hey, settle down.
That was
Fancy pants.
offensive. The fence that was climbed.
Is it 9 yet?
It's getting close. Anybody still there?
Hello.
Haven't scared him
Is this
off.
thing on?
Nikki says it reminds me of a few bluesy Prince ballads. I will totally take that as a compliment.
It's got more color, if you will, than
Yeah.
a regular just blues song.
And Jerry said go Cards, but who cares?
Never heard of them. Is that some kind of pep team, pep squad kind of thing? Is that pom-pom cheerleader thing?
Let's go Cardinals.
At Busch Stadium. Okay, what are we doing now?
This will be another premiere. This one I never even thought about attempting live. In either when we had the Dangerous Kitchen going, or in C strings, or on any solo flight. I was just like, nah, there's no way to do that tune. And then Guy brought it up, and I tried it a few days ago. I was like, wait a minute, we could do that tune. So this one is called Mankind's Nemesis, and no, it's not because I used a drum machine on the verses, even though that's drummer's nemesis. But I thought that was a funny use of it then, use a drum machine on Mankind's Nemesis. But this song, if it didn't actually say VCR, it would otherwise be timeless. But it definitely dates the album to even bring up VCR. So, all right. This is Mankind's Nemesis. Lost in the glow of mankind's nemesis, the tube, full of attitudes that are not your own. Lost in the ring of mankind's nemesis, the phone, 'cause you're stuck at home and all alone. What happened to interaction? Why are we not face to face? What happened to the main attraction? Coming soon to your place of mind. Don't forget to set your VCR. Don't forget to just be who you are. Leave a message after the tone. You're probably at home, but you're online. Shot by a child with mankind's nemesis, the gun. Learning isn't fun when it's in our schools. Hooked on the worst of mankind's nemesis, the drugs. Hanging out with thugs and acting the fool. What happened to education? Did it go out with discipline? What happened to the greatest nation that we're lucky enough to live in? Don't forget to set your VCR. Don't forget to just be who you are. Leave a message after the tone. You're probably at home, but you're online. Caught in the web of mankind's nemesis, the net, full of friends you met but have never seen.
skies will still be gray as long as we still fight. Lost in the thought of mankind's future and us, knowing that we must do it right. What happened to understanding? Did it go out with Dr. King? I guess some people just weren't listening when the man shouted out, I have a dream. Don't forget to set your VCR. Don't forget to wish upon a star. Leave a message after the tone. You're probably at home, but you're online. Don't forget to set your VCR. Don't forget to just be who you are. Leave a message after the tone. You're probably at home, but you're online. Don't forget.
Yeah, made it. Debut.
And so relevant.
Yeah.
But, you know, if it weren't relevant, would we be here right now putting on this concert on this platform?
You know.
No.
Yeah.
Because people are staring in their phones watching us right now in some places.
Right.
So
Yeah. There's a lot of
There's good, but,
yeah.
you know, I still think back to the time when I was, you know, in high school and there weren't any cell phones. That was kind of cool.
Right, yeah, when Nikki said change it to DVR, but even that's kind of old now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's another song on the album called One Night Stand that brings up a pager.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
remember that brief period of paging?
Oh, yeah.
So,
I was wanting to do that one, man. I was hoping to work that one up. That's a great
man.
song. That's a fun one to sing backup on, too.
You know what? Colby, even on multiple broadcasts, but one night he went pretty far with it, with his looper and stuff. He set all that up and sang that, you know, I don't want to hear what you have to say. But yeah, boy, talk about one that's hard to...
it.
Yeah. But
that's good shit. You write
acoustically...
good shit. It's there. You just did it.
Kind of,
Wah.
yeah. Yeah.
Wah. Hear him complain. He plays crappy better than most people that play good. You know what I mean?
'Cause it's a one-night stand.
Ah. Yeah. Ah. Well, you know, maybe, you know, Max Berry's going to be blindsided by, if I'm lucky, some orders. It's like, you know, probably nobody's ordered my album in years. Maybe somebody tonight will order it and it'll be like, wow, that's out of the blue.
Right.
So,
They make great coasters, too. Fun little things to hang on your rearview mirror.
right. What's NCD? But, you know, you could download it and get Deanne's album while you're at it.
Sure.
Play them cards, brand new, off the presses. So, well, and I'm amazed my pipes are hanging in there.
Sound great.
Thank you.
What else?
There's just one more original to play, and there's still not a ton of requests, but I guess they're just enjoying that, or we could just do requests and call it a night. You know, what say you, audience? You know, do you want to stay up late with us, or you know, have us do a few more, call a couple songs and call it a night? Your call, you audience, you. And anybody that's tipped, thank you very much, because I am, as usual, I do this for a living, and there's now gigs being canceled and that kind of stuff because of what's going on. So here we go. You know, boo. So, but the next batch of gigs are all outside, so I feel good about that. I hope. So, speaking of being outside, this was, well, I'll let you figure out what the song is about. But it's called Brooklyn and 59. 1, 2, 3. Sunday with the folks on the day of resurrection, only to return to the crib, a house without protection. So the search begins, a search that never ends, until you hear the phone, a dog without a bone. When the sun don't shine on the streets that are not kind, looking for the K9 at Brooklyn and 59. Gotta let your love shine, everything will be just fine. Looking for the K9 at Brooklyn and 59. Over 40 hours without your best friend, praying to God, please don't let this be the end. Trying not to fear the worst and hoping for the best. Doing all that you can do and let fate do the rest. When the sun don't shine on the streets that are not kind, looking for the K9 at Brooklyn and 59. Gotta let your love shine, everything will be just fine. Looking for the K9, looking for the K9, looking for the K9 at Brooklyn and 59. Yeah.
That was cool.
Well, Guy, you sing something.
I don't know anything.
Well, we can.
I don't have any originals really. We wrote a few of mine back in the day. but-
Right, we need to resurrect those. Because I remember on that same demo that Old Friend was on, that there was, I know there was one in particular tune that I liked a lot, and but even maybe Justin didn't like it enough, and we just didn't pursue it further.
We recorded it.
We recorded it, but I'd like to find the recording because it didn't even make that disc. I swear there's one out there, but he'd have to have the original 8-track cassette, and good luck on that. So,
Yeah. Oh well.
yeah.
Must not have been too good. What do the folks want to hear here?
Well, there's not a lot of requests, and
No.
and both of the requests so far are things I sing, and that doesn't help
That doesn't help
the pipes
whole deal.
thing. Now, there is new lyric charts for two that you have sung before, and there was previously not lyrics for, so they are sitting in requests if you have the doc handy. But one of them is Alleluia.
So that if we do that,
Uh-huh.
I don't know your ending. So at
I
the
don't
end,
either.
Just kind of just fade out. and
We're
I'll
going to
just
have to
kinda do
just
my thing.
feel our way through the ending, yes.
Yeah. Just drop out.
Because
and
I
I'll
listened to
finish.
the version I know you're fondest of, but the ending is very vague on it.
Right.
It's
so,
all over the place. So yeah, we'll just have to hang on tight and find an ending. But the lyric chart that Nikki made, thank you, Nikki,
Thank you.
is based off of that version.
That's cool.
So I believe there are 5 verses, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5. Yep.
All right. Well, let me check one string here real quick. Hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us tonight and coming back on a Wednesday night. Maybe we'll have a trio next week. We'll see. We just play each week by ear at this point. But Bruce will be back. So, I wonder if Bruce chimed in to listen at all. Who knows?
She said she was gonna.
Right.
But I heard there was the sacred chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? But it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. A baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair, and she broke your throne, and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew us hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. You know, I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There was a time when you'd let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do ya? Remember when I moved in you, and the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah, hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah, Guy Hodson,
Thank
y'all. Purdy.
Thank you.
It's a purdy song.
It is a pretty song.
Oh yeah, Nikki and I when we were looking that song up, because the John Cale version is a pretty known one, and useful to use because it works well in every application. Because the Jeff Buckley version, as inspired as it is, it's a little interesting, so hard to kind of recreate because he kind of played it himself, accompanied himself. But Leonard Cohen, who wrote the song, wrote 15 pages of lyrics to the song.
Oh, wow.
So there's a bunch of verses that
Yeah.
aren't even published.
Yeah,
And
Crystal was trying to sing it the other night in that version that popped up.
Right.
We were all like, what verse is that?
there were 6 verses.
Yeah.
And then listen to the Pentatonics version, which naturally, it's neat because they don't suck. But they left out that next to last verse that you just sang about, but you didn't show it to me, did you, or that kind of thing. Because that one's a fairly
It's
sexual.
risque.
So,
And speaking of pentatonics, nobody used to sing for them.
oh yeah, right.
Yeah. That was after he left the Korean boy band. Mm-hmm. K-Pow or K-Wow or
So
whatever
just
that is.
so he just walked around with a perpetual auto tune on.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So that's why he talks so funny then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And builds computers without CD-ROMs.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Cheers, nobody. We love you, man.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so there's a few of the tunes that are being called are not necessarily good ones for acoustic, kind of a couple funky ones. And then interestingly enough, Jeff Hughes is like a reggae version of Silent Lucidity. I'm not sure about that. I'm not even sure how that would work.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
Oh, you're gonna
Don't you cry. Keep that. Let's see if we can figure this out. Yeah, man.
you pull the
go.
words?
I got it. Yeah. Hush now, don't you cry, man. As a way. Yeah, I don't know.
Tell me right.
Yeah. You're lying safe in bed. It was all a bad dream spinning in your head. Yeah, man. Here we go. Your mind tricked you to feel the pain of someone close to you leaving the game of life.
Man.
Yeah, red stripe. So here it is, another chance. Wide awake and you wake today. The dream is over. Now it's time to smoke a spliff. Yeah, man. Going to tell you, there's a place I like to hide. A doorway that I'd run through in the night. Ha! Relax, child, you were there, but you only didn't realize you were scared. It's a place where you will learn, place your fears, retrace the years, ride the whims of your mind. Commanding in another world, suddenly you hear the sea, a magic new dimension with the ganja weed. CIA watching over you, man. Bald man in the bush tried to cut down your weed, man. I'm smiling next to you in Silent Lucidity. Yeah. Air horn.
Go down, down. Down, go down, go down, 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 boom, boom, boom.
If you open your mind to me, Jah will lie on open eyes to see. Yeah.
Nice.
The walls you built within the Babylon wall come tumbling down. A new world will begin as soon as we all love. It's a place where you can learn to face your fears, retrace your years. I don't know that part. I forget that
Ride
part.
the whims of your mind.
Yeah, I always get those too. And then we go back to Jamaica, the land of the island sun. CIA watching over you. Going to throw you into the jail or the zoo. I'm lying next to you in the city of Kingston, man.
Well, okay, that was interesting.
Yeah. Hope you like that, Jeff. Be careful what you wish for.
Right.
That was awful.
Yes. You know what's funny? Kathy requested during that, she asked, does Guy know Sound of Silence? And I was like, well, I bet he does, but I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm quite familiar. But interestingly enough, that band Queensryche covered Sound of Silence, and it's tremendous.
Really?
Yep.
I have not heard that. I'll have
Yep.
to check it out.
It's a good one. I believe it was that one. Yep. So, So yeah, we'll pick one or two to take them out with. I mean, we could. We just did a reggae, a Silent Lucidity. So I guess we could do a funk one.
What funk one are they talking about?
Well, there's nobody requested Superstition, and
nobody.
and/or Bill Withers. So,
Okay.
but of course my pipes are rested now, so it's not as crucial.
What
But
if we were to do? Let's do while we're jacking around and no one's requesting stuff. Let's do Jellyfish Tune too.
Jellyfish, okay.
We'll do stuff we like.
Yeah, you want to do Baby's Coming Back
That one
or Calling Sarah?
Let's do that one.
Okay, and you want lead on that?
Sure.
Okay, Nikki, pull up Calling Sarah and with lyrics, and she'll have it there. And yeah, I'm seeing her catching up to our behind text.
Nice.
She was starting on Baby's Coming Back, but then boom, right, watching all that in real time.
She's on it.
Yeah, but of course she's a good at least 30 seconds behind us. But yeah, here it comes. It'll be there in just a sec. Thank you very much, Nikki. So yeah, we couldn't do these without Nikki helping us with the watching the requests and putting these lyrics up here for us, and give it up again for Chris Mint doing the broadcast. He's fantastic.
He is.
So kind of a jerk, but you know,
Total jerk.
Yeah.
Hard to work with.
yeah. But so was Jeff Crouch.
Yes. We
So-
need to pick more laid back friends.
So yeah.
They're also high strung.
Yes. Yeah.
Difficult.
Okay, it's linked, so it should be there.
Yep, I got it.
You got it? And I hope I remember how to play it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I know it sounds unfair. She's like a painting standing there. way she takes me all the way. She's delicious beyond compare. I'd love to tell her, but instead I stare. Calling Sarah, crawling back to Sarah, 'cause you're the one calling Sarah, crawling back to Sarah. And when you ask me if I really love you, I can't wait to tell you. And if you ever feel you don't believe me, don't you trust your feelings, 'cause it'd be so hard to take when you're away. I couldn't last one day. Calling Sarah, crawling back to Sarah, crawling Sarah. That's why I'm calling, crawling back to Sarah. You're the one. If I should really miss you, I can't wait to tell you. Crawling next to, 'cause you're the one.
Fun.
Oh yeah.
Jellyfish. So if you've not heard Jellyfish, that's one of their songs, and they have a bunch of great ones
Oh, for sure.
like that on only 2 albums, and then they were done, much to our dismay. But both albums are fantastic. Check them out, Jellyfish, and then Imperial Drag, which, yeah, Crystal sent me a photo the other day that
Yes.
I saw that you had Imperial Drag on your.
I was turning Crystal on to all the good stuff.
Yes, and I was like, oh, that album rules.
I was telling her about how we saw Imperial Drag at
The Hurricane.
And it was the most incredible rock show. You know, there was no BS. There's no lights and pyro. It was just 4 guys on the stage that completely took you on like a rock and roll journey. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Freaking cool hippie dude on bass that was just grooving the whole time. I don't think he really sang at all. He just sat there and just grooved the whole time. The other 3 guys sang their butts off. The drummer sang good too. It was just a show. Man,
So good.
probably yeah. I think it's probably one of the top rock shows I've ever seen. Just
Yep.
and we were standing like a couple feet away from him.
Yeah.
We were like front row.
And then we got to meet Roger Joseph Manning Jr.
Uh-huh.
He was much shorter than I figured he was.
Oh my gosh, he's like 5'3",
tiny
5'4", tiny little guy, and his hair goes all the way down to the floor.
It did.
That's crazy.
And yeah, that drummer, he had like an all sparkle kit, but every drum was a different color. Remember that?
Yeah,
It was
it was and he had a huge bass drum.
Yeah, like a
it was
26.
a 26.
Yes.
And he said he had to have it. He custom ordered it for that
Special
tour.
made.
And I talked to him a few years, but not a few years. It was a long time after that, probably 10 years after that. And just hit him up on. I think at the time it was like MySpace that I reached out to
That's
him.
how old we are.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he was cool, and he said he still had that kit. He held on to it. That's the one thing that he got to hold on to out of that whole experience.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because it was paid for by the record label. They ordered him what he wanted, and so that was cool. I can't even order a pizza and them get it right.
Well, let's end with a dumb one. I'm not going to do a jazz version, but Stacy brought up doing one for my cousins in Scotland. They're probably not watching, but a couple of those pool parties that we did lately, Guy, they actually called this tune from the Proclaimers.
Oh, no.
Yeah? We don't have to do it.
Yeah, it's fine, man. Do it.
Well, you
Just,
know.
I know what you're going to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let's skip it.
No, do it.
Oh.
Because what I'm thinking of is trying to do something on my own that is kind of a bummer song, but it's one that I've always wanted to do.
Oh, from that band?
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking of other stuff that we can do.
You just say the word.
Well, I don't know that you would know it,
Oh, I might not, yeah.
so I might have to wing it. One of those kind of deals. And if it sucks, then damn it. But do what you want, man.
Oh, I don't.
Let's do Proclaimers.
We'll actually do it since I got you straight ahead instead of the dumb redneck version that I've been known to do. She said jazz version. I don't know about that. Oh, yeah, we can. We can do a Lounge Lizard. Okay, fine, as long as we're being goofy.
Okay.
When I wake up, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I get drunk, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. If I haver up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering with you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. And when I'm working, yeah, you know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'm gonna pass almost every penny on to you. And when I come home, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I grow old already, I don't know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you.
Welcome home.
Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da da da.
To the doctor.
Da da da.
To the doctor.
Da 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 dun 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 dun. When
Penicillin.
Oh, my bad. No, that's right. This song's so goofy. When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. When I'm dreaming, well, you know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, you know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Thank you, Steely Dan.
Oh my God, there's still 8 people here.
Oh gosh, I'm
Well,
sorry.
that didn't work.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Guy needs a karaoke machine.
I do.
That's what Nikki says. Yeah.
I have. I kind of used to have one. My
Yeah?
mom's. That's what she used to teach. One of the things she used to help teach singing lessons with.
Mm-hmm.
She'd use accompaniment tapes.
Jeff
Those are
Hughes.
cassettes.
Jeff Hughes called out the PayPal address. It should be paypal.me/Scotty McBee, not .com. I'm guessing. It's probably
Oops.
what that is. Well, all right. I don't know if that's on the screen or not, but anyway. Yeah, that's a... Oh, thank you, Chris.
You are awesome, Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris.
Chris Fowler. Chris was saying before the broadcast that he's pretty confident in the ability to be able to broadcast and play with us. So hopefully we will do that soon. Maybe we'll just come up with a game plan so we can do that.
That would be cool.
Have some songs in common, which I know we have plenty.
Yep.
In common we can do. He just has to change his monitoring because one monitoring is to be able to send what the audience is hearing, but he needs different monitoring to play with us.
Oh.
So, temporarily he wouldn't know what's actually going out technically, but it would be fine. So just all that technical stuff. It takes so much to do this, and I'm so grateful. We were grateful for Jeff Crouch for all the work he did on the early part of the series, and Chris Fowler for picking all that up, and because there's so much involved. So, and you, the audience, for hanging out with KCOLMS for all this time. There's no reason to not do this as long as y'all keep showing up. We will keep playing, and we have a good time. Tonight's been quite different, but
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. We're just hanging out playing some songs.
yeah.
I still want to try this one, though.
Oh, which one?
So I don't know if you'll know it. But
Okay.
it's cool. I can totally do it on my own if I need to.
If you want.
Stephen Stills wrote a song,
Ooh.
and every time I hear it, I've always loved it, and it's like it's a dark song, dark. But we live in dark times, and there's beautiful songs out there full of love and happiness and stuff, and without these songs, you don't appreciate the love, happiness songs. So
Yeah.
this isn't a cry for help. I just love this song.
I'm guessing I'm not going to know it then, huh?
It's called 4 and 20.
I won't know.
All right.
All right, so you're going a cappella?
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm going to kill the camera.
4 and 20 years ago, I come into this life. A song of a woman and a man who lived in strife. He was tired of being poor, and he wasn't into selling door to door. And he worked like the devil to keep warm. A different kind of poverty now upsets me so. Night after sleepless night, I walk the floors and I want to know, why am I so alone? Where is my woman? Can I bring her home? Have I driven her away? Is she gone? When morning comes the sunrise and I'm driven to my bed, I see that it is empty and there's devils in my head. I embrace the many-colored beasts. I grow weary of the torment. Can there be no peace? And I find myself just wishing that my life would just soon cease. There it is.
Nice. It's cool.
Yeah. Just him and an acoustic. You ought to check that out sometime.
I will
Scotty.
check that
think
out.
you'll like it.
I love Stills, all the Crosby, Stills, Nash, Young, all of them. So what was that on a Crosby, Stills, Nash thing? Or
Yes.
okay.
Crosby, Stills, Nash. I believe it's on Deja Vu.
Okay. Is that one that with the really fast lyrics? Deja Vu.
Yeah. If I ever have told you before, I would probably know just what to do.
Yes.
Don't you?
Don't you? That always blows
With
my
all
mind.
of you.
Because you don't really hear that coming. I mean, there's that cool cool groove going, and they're like,
The piano kind of sets it up. It's like, da, 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 da. If I ever had been here before, I would probably know just what to do. Don't you?
that's awesome.
With all of you. Such a good. That whole album is just so awesome.
Yeah, they're so great. You know, and we've talked about, and we're hopefully we should do this with Bruce, because we used to in C strings, to tie this all the way back to C strings, back when we used to rehearse and stuff, and we don't rehearse ever anymore. We did Helplessly Hoping, and we did Teach Your Children, but I'd love to do Helplessly Hoping.
We can do it as a duet right now, and it would probably be easier than the three part.
Maybe. Well, see if we can get well, no, I fear
Okay.
the guitar part.
Cool. Fair enough.
We'll work it back up. But that would be a lot of fun to do that one.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, let's wrap things up. Let's take it out with a song that Guy sings that Kathy requested that we so often open our no, wrong band, Troubadour Retrievers shows with, and just a fun one to take it out with. Some Otis Redding. You good with that?
I am.
Oh yeah, I need to unmute this. I'm glad I.
Monkey's going to sing.
Okay, Monkey.
He's ready.
Monkey.
He's a good boy. He came in to say hi.
Monkey business.
Well, sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when that evening comes, watching the ships roll in. Then I watch them roll away again. Now I'm just a sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for that Frisco Bay, 'cause I had nothing to live for, and looks like nothing's gonna come my way. Now I'm just a sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything it still remains the same. Well, I can do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same old, sitting here resting my bones. Well, this loneliness won't leave me alone. Well, it's 2,000 miles I roam just to make old Latham my home. Now I'm just a sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. like nothing's ever changed. Well, everything, it still remains the same. Well, I can do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Whoa, sitting here resting my bones. Well, this loneliness won't leave me alone. Well, it's 2,000 miles I roam just to make old Latham my home. Now I'm just a-sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Whistle, Scotty. Oh, yeah. You know who we forgot that we really ought to take care of?
Who's that?
Nobody.
Yeah.
We should do one of his.
Okay.
And then we'll go home or downstairs.
Yeah, right. Well, then which one?
Do your Billy Withers.
Okay.
Billy. Steel Bill.
Let's see, which one should we do? Guess we could just go with the old standard.
He said something funky, so that...
Something funky. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just do Use Me then.
Okay.
Fine. Oh, Nikki said Kissing My Love, which is also funky. My friends say it's their appointed duty. Keep trying to tell me that all you want to do is use me. Well, my answer to all that use me stuff, I want to spread the news that if it feels this good getting used, you just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. Well, my brother sat me right down and he talked to me. Well, he told me, yeah, he told me that I ought not just let you just walk on me. Well, I'm sure he meant well, yeah. But when our talk was through, I said, brother, if you only knew, you'd wish you was in my shoes. You just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. Well, now when I'm kissing my love, feel the blood pumping in my veins. Now when I'm kissing my love, I close my eyes to see little city with a million flower beds. Now I can hear the angels sing, only songs that angels sing. She's such a pretty thing, and I can feel my heart just a jumping and a skipping when I'm kissing my love.
my love. Sometimes it's really true, you do abuse me. You put me in a crowd of high-class people, and then you act real rude to me. Well, I said, baby, I said, baby, when you love me, I can't get enough. I want to spread the news that if it feels this good getting used, you just keep on using me. Do you use me up? Hey, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. Watch on the KC Online live music series page. See if we'll be back next week. Maybe, maybe not. Don't know yet. I will make an event though, so always keep an eye on that page. Give it up for Guy Hodson on the drums and vocals.
Thank you.
Nikki on the live document. Chris Fowler, aka Chris Mint, from Mint Productions on the broadcast. My name is Scotty McBee. Thank you so much for listening to all of those originals tonight. That was a fun treat. So we'll see you out and about at the brick and mortar gigs, and maybe next week here on KCOLMS. So thank y'all. Thank you everybody that tipped, and have a wonderful night.
Hope to see you in Merriam Friday night.
Friday night in Merriam, 6:30. Look at the event on the Troubadour Retrievers page. Actually, look on my page, Scotty McBee. I shared it today. Die. Had to have four dies.